What is up, everybody? This is Cody, aka DFS Project, coming to you live. Talk about this upcoming DraftKings slate for NBA. It's 11 gamer, so I'm pretty excited about this. I wanted to go ahead and post the Twitter and my Instagram for y'all to just basically follow me there. It means a lot to me. Like usual, subscribe to the YouTube channel, hit the like button for me. That always helps me out also a ton. You check out the website. The website's up and going. It's new and improved. Like I said, I'm pretty hyped about my website. Post articles from all sorts of sports there. I wanted to go in and get this NBA video out before I go to work tomorrow because I have to wake up early, obviously, for work. Y'all know I work 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. So I wanted to get this video out tonight as soon as possible in my free time. So this is for tomorrow's slate, which is 3/24/2021. So, like I said, definitely help me out. And I cannot wait to break down this NBA video or NBA slate with y'all. So starting off, we have Detroit. So Jeremiah Grant, 7-4. I don't mind his price tag. GPP option for sure. Mason Plumlee, I don't like the matchup going against Turner. Josh Jackson, Isaiah Stewart, all kind of the secondary plays in my opinion. There's not much I want in this game. That's the problem, is I only want a piece of maybe DeLon Wright and Jeremiah Grant. So just basically just them two, and that's all I want from this team. Looking at Indiana, so big news is Brogdon. We need to watch the news on him and Turner. Both of those guys are going to be a key part. Sabonis, though, 9-4, great matchup for him. You can always get to him. Karis LeVert, I like the matchup for him also at 6-6. That's not a bad price tag for him. He finally had his breakout game last game. I like that. TJ McConnell is now interesting, seeing 28, 30, 54. So if you want to get to some TJ McConnell, it's a risky, but it's a high risk, high reward type of play. So you can definitely look at those guys. Going on to Denver and Toronto, Jokic definitely in play at 10-9. He should be able to smash in this spot. Jamal Murray looked good last game. I don't mind going right back to him. I don't mind going right back to the well of MPJ. He saw good minutes. He hit his points, rebounds, assists, but that was definitely a great bet. In my opinion, that definitely hit for me and Kirk. So definitely check that video out from earlier. Will Barton, 6-1. I like that price tag for him. He's still hitting value. It's just the usual suspects for Denver. On to Toronto, Lowry, VanVleet, Siakam. So we need to be wary of Kyle Lowry. We don't know what's going to happen to him. He may get traded. They're saying that he may get traded to Philly or Miami. So definitely just stay tuned for that, because that could definitely change the slate up, because the trade deadline's on Thursday. Tomorrow's obviously Tuesday. So things are starting to heat up in the trade value scheme of things. So Kyle Lowry is definitely on a trade block. So stay on the lookout for that, because that could change out this entire slate. I like VanVleet and Siakam, though. These are okay matchups, but I'd much rather get to VanVleet at 7-9, who I know is guaranteed the points. Norm Powell is shooting the ball extremely well. He's still hitting value. The price is a little high in my opinion. I wish he was like 6-5, but not a bad option. OG Anunoby, as long as he starts, I don't mind getting to him. 34 and 34 back-to-back games. I like that for a value play. Boston and Milwaukee. On to the Boston team. So we saw Jason Tatum got rolled out last game. That boosted up Jaylen Brown and Jaylen Brown boosted up. There was no Kemba Walker. So Jaylen Brown's definitely in play at 8-3. Kemba Walker, if he does once again play, I like his upside that he has, possibly with also no Jason Tatum. Daniel Tice or Robert Williams. I'm always going to go to Daniel Tice compared to Robert Williams, just based on the price tag. Marcus Smart, he's in play, but again, be wary of the trades, because he's on the trade block also. So is Tristan Thompson, who is locker room apparently not doing well in the locker room with everybody else. So he might get traded, but he's also in COVID protocol either way, which is why I like Daniel Tice. Moving on to the next game, or moving on to Milwaukee. So Giannis Antetokounmpo. So the deal with him is he is doubtful once again. So definitely be aware of what that means, because that could easily boost up Chris Middleton. That could easily boost up Drew Holiday. I like Drew Holiday at 7-2. That's a great price tag for him. DiVincenzo, 6-4. He saw an upstick in minutes. If we go back to look at him, I mean, 29 points wasn't bad. He just didn't shoot the ball very much. Bobby Portis hit value at 5-3. But PJ Tucker could in fact play, so we need to be on the lookout for that. Connaughton at 5-1. I'm never paying that price tag for Connaughton at 5-1. I know he had a good game, but I can't pay that price tag for him. Moving on to the next game in Charlotte and Houston. Houston finally broke the 20-game losing streak. And on to Charlotte with no LaMelo Ball still. which is obviously going to be out for the rest of the year. Gordon Hayward's in play. Terry Rozier's in play. Devontae Graham didn't do too well, but I don't mind going right back to him because he's bound to have a good game coming up. He's bound to. At that price tag, it's just an unbelievable price tag at 5'3". So I like that. I like me some PJ Washington also. And Malik Monk, I want to play Malik Monk so bad. I really want to, but he just did not have a good game last game. He didn't have a good game. On to Houston. So again, they finally broke up the 20-game losing streak. Give me all Christian Wood. I like that. I love me some John Wall at 7-6. Same story with Kyle Lowry. Like I said, Victor Oladipo on the trade block, so just stay tuned for that. Kevin Porter, questionable tag. He could be on play along, but at 6'5", it's a high price tag. I love me some Deshaun Tate, though, with no Eric Gordon. I love getting to him. Phoenix and Orlando. Looking on the Phoenix team, there's not much I want on this Phoenix team. It's hard to get to this team, especially facing Orlando. Maybe some Jay Crowder at 4'6", maybe. He's just maybe a value play. Not much else. The same thing on the Orlando side. You can always get to Nikola Vucevic. Evan Fournier is on the trade block, and so is Aaron Gordon. So just be wary of that because that could definitely change things also. That could boost up other guys like MCW, Dwayne Bacon. But there's not much I want in this game. It's kind of just a cross-off game. Cleveland and Chicago. On to the Cleveland team. I love Colin Sexton like usual. Just the way he's playing lately. I love that 7-4 price tag. Jared Allen not really in play though, and this I can't get to him really. I can never do that. Darius Garland 6'6". I don't mind that either. I don't mind me some Larry Nance for Kevin Love. On Chicago, Zach LaVine GPP option only. Lauri Markkanen GPP option only 5'5". His price tag didn't change. Satoransky is starting once again. I like that. Again, there's not a lot I want in this team. Moving on to the next game in Memphis and OKC. So on the Memphis team, looking at this team, Joe Val in a good spot. He should be able to smash and do his thing. I'm all in on Joe Val. John Morant, 7'5", not a bad price tag for him. The rest of the guys, I mean, Kyle Anderson had a breakout game, but I'm not chasing that breakout game at all. There's no way I'm chasing that game. OKC, if Horford is officially resting once again, like he rests every single game. Moses Brown, definitely in play. I love his price tag. SGA 8'3", seems a little cheap in my opinion. I don't mind going right back to the well with him. Poco, you can go to him as a value. You can go to Lucas Dort as a value. You can go to Theo Maledon as a value. I love this team as long as whoever is starting. I love this team as a value spot. Dallas and Minnesota. So looking at this Dallas team, it's the usual two people and two people only. You already know. Give me Luka. Give me Porzingis all day long. Those are the only two guys I'm getting to. Those are the only two guys I will ever play on Dallas, unless one of the two are out. So that's plain and simple. They're on my player radar. That's it. Minnesota, similar story now. Give me only Cat and give me only Anthony Edwards. Those are the only two guys that are literally running this team completely by themselves. Is Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards. They're the only two guys I'm getting to. They're the only two guys I want to play in this game. I love Anthony Edwards based on his shot. I love Karl Anthony Towns based on the peripheral stats. On the Clippers versus San Antonio. So on the Clippers side of the ball, Kawhi Leonard is an okay price tag. I'd much rather get the Paul George at 8'2". Serge Ibaka now is going to be out for another 2 games. I don't know how long Pat Bev's going to be out. So give me some Marcus Morris and give me some Zubac who are splitting time. I like both their usage rates with Serge Ibaka out. On the San Antonio side, Lonnie Walker's out, so I could boost up a guy like Keldon Johnson possibly to see a little bit more minutes. I don't mind getting to some Keldon, but be wary of that. DeMar DeRozan, he's in play at 8'4". Dejounte Murray, 7'4". He's in play. Pirtle, though, I don't mind this matchup for Pirtle. I think this is a good game for him. And Derek White is just a guy who's been playing awful. I cannot get to him. Brooklyn and Atlanta. Still no Kyrie, still no Durant, which James Harden is playing tonight, so he should be in line to play tomorrow. I love me some James Harden. Blake Griffin at 5'1", not a bad price tag for him. Bruce Brown at 4'7", I like the price tag for him. I like Nicholas Claxton as a value. On the Jazz side of the ball, just Donovan Mitchell for me mostly. I love me some Mike Conley at 6'3". That's a great price tag for Conley who can get you the peripheral stats. The rest of the guys are just meh, in my opinion. I don't really want Purdue Gobert in this matchup. Atlanta and Sacramento. great pace at the spot for this team. Love me some Trae Young at 8-7. He can shoot lights out in this game. John Collins, I'm much rather get to Clint Capella at 7-3. John J. Hunter still in the minutes limit at 5-2. I don't really like that. The rest of the guys are just not really in played, in my opinion. Looking at the Kings, De'Aaron Fox, 9,000. I like the matchup for him also. Like I said, you can certainly get to him. No Bagley, give me all of Rashawn Holmes. Give me all Buddy Hield. Both guys are great plays. So this wraps up this 11 gamer for us. Thank y'all for tuning in, and have a good one, everybody.